woman's life was forever changed by a terrifying encounter. Join me as she shares her harrowing tale and the lasting effects it had on her. So, like 5 years back, I was living downtown in this big city. Always been a night owl, you know? My roommate, bless her heart, couldn't stand being up past 10. So I'd be left bored after she crashed. To kill time, I'd take long walks, clear my head. Did that for 4 years, never a single creepy feeling. Even joked with my roommate that the shady characters around here were polite. That joke came back to bite me in the worst way. It was a Wednesday, like between 1 and 2 a.m. I was walking near a park patrolled by cops, pretty far from my apartment. Super quiet night, even for midweek. Barely any cars, sidewalks deserted. Park was totally empty, just like usual. I turned down a side street to loop back home when I saw him. At the far end, this dude's silhouette was dancing. Weird dance, kinda like a waltz, but with these awkward lunges at the end. Like some kind of creepy dance walk coming straight for me. Figured he was wasted, so I hugged the side of the road to let him pass. The closer he got, the smoother his moves looked. Dude was tall and lanky, wearing a beat-up suit. Got close enough to see his face. Eyes wide open, staring up at the sky, crazy look, and a smile like a cartoon character in pain. Between the eyes and the creepy grin, I decided to cross the street before he danced any closer. Tore my eyes away from him to cross the empty street. Reached the other side, took a quick peek back, and froze. Dude wasn't dancing anymore. Standing there, 1 foot in the street, perfectly across from me. Facing me, still looking up. Same creepy smile plastered on his face. That freaked me the heck out. Started walking again, but kept an eye on him. Not a budge. Once we were a good distance apart, I looked away for a second to check the sidewalk. Completely empty. Still freaked, I looked back to where he was standing. Gone. Relief washed over me for a second, until I saw him. He crossed the street and was now crouched low. Couldn't tell for sure with the shadows, but I swear he was looking right at me. I'd only looked away for like 10 seconds, tops. Dude moved fast. So shocked, I just stood there, staring. Then he started coming towards me again. Took these giant, exaggerated tiptoes like a cartoon sneaking up on someone, except he was moving way too fast. Here's the thing, I should have run, used pepper spray, called someone, anything, but nope. I just stood there, frozen solid while Mr. Smiley crept closer. He stopped again, car length away, still smiling his creepy smile, still looking at the sky. Finally got my voice back and blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Meant to yell, "What do you want?" Like a boss. What came out was a whimper. Doesn't matter if humans can smell fear, they can definitely hear it. I heard it in my own voice, and that just made me more scared. But he didn't react, just stood there smiling. Then, after what felt like forever, he turned, slow as molasses, and started dance walking away. Just like that. Didn't want to turn my back again, so I watched him go until he was almost out of sight. Then I noticed something. He wasn't getting further away, and he wasn't dancing. Watched in horror as his distant figure grew bigger and bigger. He was coming back, and this time he was running. Yeah, I ran too. Ran until I got off that side street and onto a well-lit road with some traffic. Looked back then, but he was nowhere to be seen. The rest of the way home, I kept checking over my shoulder, expecting that stupid smile, but he was never there. Lived in that city for 6 more months after that, but never went for another walk, not even once. There was something about his face that stuck with me. He didn't look drunk, high, or anything like that. He looked completely and utterly insane. and that's like the scariest thing you can see. So, what do you guys think? Do you still go for late night walks after hearing a creepy story like this? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more spooky tales. See you in the next one.